Movie review number 1283 is Lock. Lock is a 2025 movie directed by David Yarofsky. Yarofsky. So I saw this movie on March 27th, 2025 at Regal Cinema 16 in Deerfield Town Center, Mason, Ohio. And this movie has 9 opening logos. And they are North.Five.Six Productions, C2 Entertainment, The Avenue Pictures, BondIt Media Capital, Audio Robot Studios, All Productions, or Raimi Productions, Arcana Studios, Blue Rider Media, and Wonder Pictures. Oh, by the way, Sam Raimi is the producer on this film. Pretty nice. Anyway, so this movie has Bill Skarsgård portraying Eddie Barish. And Eddie is down on his luck. He's a dad to a child. He is separated from his wife. I think he was separated or divorced. And he is trying to make some money and trying to figure his way out. He's making promises to his daughter that he would pick her up from school, but he never does, or at least not right away. And he is just trying to make some money and get his car from the shop, and he is just having really bad luck. Well, he breaks into a luxury SUV one day, and he steps into a deadly trap set by a self-proclaimed vigilante who delivers his own brand of twisted justice. Trapped inside the car, Eddie soon discovers escape is an illusion, and survival is a nightmare. So, basically, Eddie decides to break into this luxury SUV, and before he knows it, he just walked inside the car, and he can't get out. This car is owned by William, portrayed by Anthony Hopkins in the movie, and we also see Michael Edlund portraying Carl in the movie. But anyway, William is the owner of this luxury SUV that Eddie breaks into, but he is using his automated controls to lock Eddie in his car, and he's going to play a game. Not like the Jigsaw Killer from the Saw series, but basically a game where Eddie has to pray to try to get out of this vehicle. But the question is, will William ever let him leave? Of course, there might be some things that prompt William to do this besides Eddie breaking into this car. You will hear about more of this later on in the movie, but I will say that a lot of the movie basically takes place inside that car, with Eddie being in it. He is not getting much food or water, and he wonders why William put him there, or like why William is not letting him leave. Of course, Eddie put himself there by being in the car, by breaking into the car, but he wonders why William is not letting him leave. Or calling the police, or like the authorities about this, because normally if you break inside a car, that's breaking and entering, and you can call the police for that. But William is not going to do that. William decides to do his own brand of justice, or what he calls justice. He decides to take revenge against Eddie by any means necessary, and could be deadly. So, Eddie is trying to get out of this car before William kills him, or whatever William does to him. I will say in the trailer, I'm only saying this because it was in the trailer. Most of the movie is Eddie being by himself in the car. But then we get to hear William's voice through the automated system. But later on in the movie, we actually get to see William up and close. And let's just say that's when he really makes his plans. If you thought trapping Eddie in that car wasn't good enough, or wasn't horrifying enough, or what William tries to do next will even definitely terrify Eddie. Yeah, this was pretty good, and this has a good message. Never break into someone else's vehicle. Of course, what William does isn't exactly good evil, though. But don't break in any of guys. That's not cool. I know Eddie is just trying to make money, try to be there for his daughter, but there are other ways to do this without stealing, breaking and entering other people's vehicles. But yeah. But what William does definitely goes a little too far, I would say. Yeah, this was pretty good. I definitely recommend it. So that's my movie review of Walk, Precinct 2 for this movie review. Alright, goodbye.